very close as we go into round 3, which is all about having sharp eyes, alert ears and a good memory. You're about to see a short, specially shot video sketch. It will contain 6 continuity errors. The challenge to you and our group finalists is to spot them. So keep a special watch on costumes and scenery and listen very carefully to everything that's being said. Right, contestants, will you now please turn to your screens as we join a very special news bulletin.
Here are the K News headlines at 7:15 with Richard Whitmore and Alistair Bennett.
Good evening, and a day of show business news. The Prime Minister has vehemently denied rumours that she and Mr Neil Kinnock are to star as the ugly sisters in Cinderella at the Camberley Grand this Christmas. But at a press conference this morning, Mr Kinnock said,
"It'll be a chance to work together for once, and anyway, Glynis thinks that this change in my image might not be a bad thing."
Roger Moore today announced...
Sorry, a slight problem there. Sorry about this. Now, today's biggest show business news. Dustin Hoffman is to recreate his award-winning role of Tootsie, but this time for Britain's leading TV serial, Coronation Street. We spoke to him in London this morning.
Yes, this is the highlight of my career. I am so pleased. Apparently, I played the new barmaid in a place called the Rovers. Something I expected like Beverly Hills Hotel. And I get to do some scenes with that new star, Frisky.
Is that all right? Is that okay?
Hello?
That's it for now, except to say that the Caversham Grand has asked us to point out that all tickets for Cinderella have been sold. Please don't telephone the box office. Anyway, we'll be back with our main bulletin at 7. Goodbye.
What a nightmare. I know it's ridiculous. I think it ever works when you want it to.
What? Alistair, we've got to do another 20 seconds.
Well, at least as usual, they can't hear what we're saying, so normal trick, shuffle the papers like they're really important. It's your turn.
Something beginning with C.
Camera.
No.
Clipboard.
No.
Cuddly newsreader.
Yes.
That's the lot. Turn to the front, please, contestants, and will you start writing down what you think the 6 continuity errors were. And while they get on with that, a big thank you to Steve Coogan and our special guest tonight, former BBC newsreader Richard Whitmore. It certainly looked like a newsreader's nightmare there, but happily on the Krypton Factor, our microphones show you all the 6 continuity changes. Here they come.
Number 1 was The Time.
Here are the K News headlines at 7:15 with Richard Whitmore and Alistair Bennett.
But at the end, it wasn't 7:15.
Anyway, we'll be back with our main bulletin at 7. Goodbye.
Then a setting change. The K News logo, which was over Alistair's shoulder, disappeared halfway through the sketch. Richard's microphone provided error number 3. It acquired a red windshield during the scene. And his tie was error number 4. It was a simple plain one to start with, but a boldly spotted one later on. Then inaccuracy of information. Richard said,
We spoke to him in London this morning.
but the background showed that the interview was in New York. And finally, a dialogue mistake.
The Prime Minister has vehemently denied rumours that she and Mr Neil Kinnock are to star as the ugly sisters in Cinderella at the Camberley Grand this Christmas.
But it wasn't Camberley at the end of the bulletin.
That's it for now, except to say that the Caversham Grand has asked us to point out that all tickets for Cinderella have been sold.
Really tough. And straight away, let's end the suspense for our group finalists by telling them how they did. Les, you spotted 4, and Fiona, you also got 4, so together you're in 3rd place. Warren, you got 5 right, and Phil, you also got 5, so the 2 of you share 1st place, getting maximum points. And those points we shall now enter into the scoreboard and see how it affects the overall situation. And just look at that, couldn't be closer. We now have joint leaders on Krypton factors of 20. The building management student from Bolton, Warren Mason, and still there from Reading, Les Thwaites.